Hello, everybody! Hello, GAs, XX March Around, and Olga. Welcome back to Chaos Child. Last time we met a new gen murderer who's like as gruesome as always. Hello, Saya, welcome to the stream. And we also met our adorable protagonist, Takuru, who's just so like self-assured, but also like he's also just like the biggest sweetheart who's just like, he's so like nervous and has so much self-doubt. Like, oh my god, he reminds me really of Fraser Crane, honestly. A teenage Fraser Crane. Wait, did I just save twice randomly? Because these two look identical. Okay. Oh my god. Seriously, Takuru made such an amazing first impression. He's just so funny and adorable, and like, even though he's clearly quite arrogant, it's not coming from a place of confidence. It's coming from a place of just wanting so badly to be what he's posing himself up as. And he's also trying to be a detective as well. Oh my god! Extremely lovely first impression of him. Oh my god, anyway, let's get back to the story.
Did Froggy really talk like that? Ito just finished recording the goings-on in the classroom.
Oh, we got a delusion about him. Let's see. Positive. Oh, we get a quick save. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. We get quick saves at the delusions. Oh, wow. That's awesome. So we can do both. Oh, that is really cool. And I can just quick load. Oh, okay, that's great. So we can just do both. Oh, no, wait.
This was class 3-1. Ito's in my class.
Oh, goddammit, this ZC bullshit. No! Hello, Mr. Cool. Welcome to the stream. Did not remember that at all. Thank you, Olga.
Most of the class was busy with the Froggy Cafe we were doing for the festival. Some people were ignoring the fuss and studying. Some of the otaku were reading light novels. Pah! Did they really think if they left the paper cover from the bookstore on it, we couldn't tell it was a light novel? They were just trying their best to stay out of the way.
It'll be weird to do it that way? Oh. Okay. Alright, well then, let me just go back. Okay. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I could still. Oh, really? You could switch after you've made a choice? Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
Most people were happily making Froggy decorations, or putting on Froggy costumes and messing around. All the clubs had to participate in the festival, but so did all the classes. No one had told me, but evidently several months ago we decided to do a Froggy themed cafe. You dummy, Froggy is a girl's voice.
いや、そうだけどさ、そこは文化祭のノリ的なあれでいいじゃん、別に。
Well, yeah, sure, but it's like just a cultural festival. We're allowed to change it.
That's wrong.
Huh?
Huh? Ito tilted his head in confusion.
Trigger on!
ねえねえ宮代
Hey, hey, Miyashiro!
Huh?
このゲロカエルンの着ぐるみさちょっと着てみてくんないかケロン
You think you could try on this Garofuggy costume, kiddo? Kiddo?
悪いな俺たち今忙しいんだ
Sorry, we're busy.
いやいいよ着るよ
Oh, we'll end up doing all of the delusions to get the endings. Okay, that's wonderful. That's really cool.
Oh, sure. I'll put it on. What?
あんたと宮代あんたならサイズぴったりかなって作ってる時から思ってたんだ
Hey, thanks, Miyashiro. I love that his positive delusions aren't fucking porn. They're about him being, like, accepted as a normal person. Like, at least so far. I think that is so sweet. Oh, man. Hey, thanks, Miyashiro. When I made it, I kept thinking that you were the perfect size.
I managed to get the costume on without much trouble. I slipped the top part over my head. It was pretty hot inside.
Yeah, not yet anyway. Like, yeah. Yet. Oh, God.
And since I could barely see anything, it felt rather claustrophobic.
ど
Hello, Jimbo. Welcome to the stream.
How do I look?
うんぴったりちょっと喋ってみ
Just perfect. Try saying something.
うゲロカエルんだゲロ
And get a froggy, get her.
かわいいギューってしてあげる
I never get to use the Carapoya voice. Wow, that's so cute. I'm gonna give you a hug.
And then I felt something soft press against my arm.
ゲロカエルンも私のことギューってして
You hug me too, Girl Froggy.
Really? I slipped my arm around her like she asked me to.
あやんお尻触んないの
Oh, God damn it. I knew it! Every goddamn time I say it. I wanted him to say it. No, don't touch my butt. You're such a pervert, Girl Froggy.
And I read something once about how you could hug all the girls you wanted if you put on a costume. At the time, I thought it was a bunch of crap. Did it really work? I was having the time of my life when...
おーゲロカエルンできたの
Ooh, Girl Froggy's done.
かわいい私もムギュってしたい
He's so cute. I want to hug him too.
あーずるい私も
Well, at least it's hugging. I just think Takuru is still just a freaking sweetheart. He just wants, like, just to be treated as like a normal person. A new pair of me too.
ダメゲロカエルンは私だけのものなんだから
Even then it's like way toned down. No, Girl Froggy is mine.
だったら私たち全員で一斉に抱きついちゃうってのは
Then why don't we all hug him at once?
あそれいいか
Oh, that's a great idea.
もまあいっかいいよねゲロカエルン
Well, okay, I guess. It's okay, right, Girl Froggy?
じゃあ行くよせーの
Here we go. 1, 2.
ゲロカエルン大好き
Girl Froggy, I love you.
I thought about telling Ito about this, but... Knowing what a skirt chaser he was, he might actually take it seriously and really try to put the costume on. It was probably better not to tell him. I wouldn't want to see him sued for sexual harassment. And decided to get back on topic.
Pokecon? Really? Is it... what? Is like a Pokemon thing? Like, what?
I took out my Pokecom and showed it to Ito.
で、これが
Oh
今月の19日の事件の傘。
no! That poor girl! She's dead playing guitar. Oh god. It was her, the band girl, in the opening.
So, here's the images from the 19th of this month.
音漏れたんか。どれ？
Oh, it's...
俺はまだ見てないな。どこで拾った？
Oh, it's a phone from Robotics Nurse. Okay, thanks. Thanks.
Audio bleed, huh? Let me see. I haven't seen this one before. Where'd you get it?
事件のまとめウィキに一瞬な。消される前に魚拓取った。
It showed up for an instant on an aggregator wiki. I scraped it before it got deleted.
ああ、こっちの方がアングルいいな。なあ、さっきのカラオケのやつと合わせてニア道にアップさせてくれよ。
What the hell? What are you doing upload? You can't upload this to a fucking Nico Nico video. Won't they like take it down?
This one's got a nicer angle, right? Hey, let me upload this to Nika Nia along with the stuff you took in the karaoke box.
もう新聞部のオンラインストレージに上げてある。見やすいように加工して使ってくれ。
I've already upped it to the newspaper club's cloud storage. Make some adjustments so it's easier to see, then do what you want with it.
There was one thing in the tips. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. there was a thing. Okay, I thought there was a term that.
なんか最近再生数がいまいち伸びないんだよな。この前俺一人で作った動画のタグにもカメラ仕事しろとかアングル大体合ってないとか書かれるし。
What? Are they talking about the same thing that we're seeing right here? What the fuck? It sounds like they're talking about something else.
Views have been kind of bad lately. Last video I got tagged with "Caraman, do your damn job," and this angle sucks. Ito looked really upset.
What are they even talking about?
Well, I knew how he felt. The Hekiho Academy Newspaper Club had been the first in the nation to upload a video version of the school paper to Nico Nia.
What the fuck? Did they even see what that was?
Our papers dealt with anything involving Shibuya. We'd done a special on the Shibuya reservation once the local paper had written about it. We won a special prize at a city journalism contest, and the video had received over 80,000 views, despite being boring as hell. After that, though, I understand being upset at the fact that new videos dealing with goings-on in Shibuya weren't breaking 2 digits.
ああ、カメラ仕事しろのタグをつけたのは僕だ。アングルひどいぞ。
Okay, they've got to be talking about something else. What the fuck? Are they just ignoring that there's a dead body on the screen?
Oh, I was the one who put that "Caraman, do your damn job" tag on. That angle was crap, man.
Ta-da! Got it!
おお、オリジナルじゃん。
Ooh, and it's an original.
疲れた。
I'm so tired. A boyfriend and girlfriend walked in, evidently back from shopping. Their arms were full of Gero Froggy stuffed animals.
だから違うっての。
I told you that's wrong.
は？いえ、だから何がだ
Yeah,
よ。
what is he talking about? The Gero Froggy?
Huh? What's wrong? Ito hadn't noticed it. I looked at my classmates already beginning to play with their new toys and said,
前も話したことあったろ。
大半の中高生は日頃アクセスしているサイトで情報レベルが知れるって。
I've told you this before, right? You can tell an average teenager's information level by knowing what sites they go to. This was a personal theory of mine. I've yet to properly collect the data for it and, do any real scientific method testing, but I was goddamn sure of it. Smartphones and Pokécoms had become a religion to the modern teenager, and the information they gained from these portable terminals had a huge influence on their lives. Some people only looked at SNSs like Tweepo, Rhine, and Facebook. Others at Hat Channel and Nikonia. Some looked at all of those sites as well as the links they found there. And then some looked at all those things as well as their favorite celebrity blogs. The big ad channel aggregators, and then whatever human site was popular at the moment. All of these people were wrong-siders. And the scary thing was that these days, 9 out of 10 wrong-siders were teenagers. Gero Froggy launched 6 years ago as a cell phone strap, which got popular for reasons no one ever understood. And then lately, a combination of Gero Froggy memes on Tweepo, as well as an amateur anime posted to Nikonia. If I remember right, it was a talking, dancing frog singing anime themes. I created a fad. Though I hated to use the word for something so stupid. It amazed me that people honestly believed that the ribbit sounds made by the female actress in those videos were from the original. Or that the original was a stuffed animal that had come out recently and not the phone strap. Unbelievable! Does anyone do any research at all? My guess was that they only got their information from Tweepo.
それに男の場合はウェイトレスじゃなくてウェイターだって。
And a man can't be a waitress, he's a waiter! It's one of the reasons I joined the newspaper club. I didn't want to end up like them. Anyway.
宮代くん?
Miyashiro-kun?
A girl, evidently the one in charge of the waitresses, was talking to me. Oh, who is she again? Fujita-san? Fujimoto-san? I think there was a Fuji in there somewhere.
何田中さん
What is it, Tanaka-san? Ha-ha! Tanaka! I was totally wrong. That never happens.
さ、教室で流す映像のビデオ撮影のことなんだけどさ。
About the videos we're going to be playing in the classroom.
What the devil is she talking about? Oh, right. They're going to make their own version of the Nikonia videos, where they wear costumes and dance.
そのアップとかできるのかな？こうずっと同じで撮るんじゃなくて。
Do you think we could do some close-ups or something instead of shooting in the same spot the whole time? What is the whole deal with the girl with the bloody guitar? Is that like not her? Is that like part of their music video? That's the only explanation I can think of.
What? Is she telling me what to do? I didn't volunteer to videotape it, you guys forced me. Well, it's better than being told to dance and make props myself, I guess. Oh, well, you see, the funniest thing, actually.
Huh?
フィックスじゃなくていろいろ動かせっていうことですか?
You don't want to fix, you want us to move around.
フィックス？よくわかんないけ
Yeah,
ど。
what does that mean? Is that like some camera terminology? Oh, it is. First to the act of fixing a camera in a single place. So yeah, that's gotta be, the bloody girl on the guitar has gotta be part of the music video. It's probably not the murder. I thought it was the murder, but the way they're talking about it, it can't be. Fix? I don't know what you mean.
できますよ。
Oh, we can do it. We can do close-ups, whatever.
本当？よかった。じゃあ本番までにどこをどう撮ってほしいかまとめて渡すから。
I gotta read Giace's comment.
Oh god, I'm out of my element. Where are my facts? My facts!
Really? Great! I'll write up how we want you to do it and give it to you before the shoot.
And then she fled. That surprised me. Don't scare me like that. I was so nervous, I was sweating a little. Oh my god. Ito looked at me and sighed. What?
お前やっぱリア充じゃないわ。
There's no way you're a normie, man. What?
相変わらず慣れない相手だと挙取るし、丁寧語だし。
You freak out whenever you're talking to someone new.
しょうがないだろ。いきなりだったんだから。
I can't help it! She came out of nowhere, totally blindsiding me! And what's more, I made it a policy not to talk to anyone unless it was necessary. This was the first time in quite a while I'd spoken to any of my classmates but Ito. I was caught completely unprepared. How'd it go?
なんか自慢されてなかった？フィックスとかなんとか。
He was bragging about something, you know, fix or something.
だそれ。またうんちくか？
What, more technobabble? They already started to spread meaningless information. Stop it. Hearing whispers about me in the classroom brought back bad memories. I was starting to have a hard time breathing.
Ooh, oh wow. Oh, we're gonna hear about that eventually for sure. Oh no. Oh, poor Takuru. Oh god.
おい、大丈夫か？
Oh god, he's having a panic attack.
Hey, you okay? I must have looked like I was in pain because Ito was looking at me with concern on his face. I quickly nodded to show that I was fine.
陰口は聞こえないように言えってのな。しかも自慢でもうんちくでもなんでもないっての。
If you want to talk behind someone's back, do it where they can't hear you. And it's not bragging or technobabble.
別に気にしてないよ。
Oh,
藤田さんは
It doesn't bother me. Fujita-san is...
誰だよ。
Who's that?
田中さんは情弱なだけなんだから。
yeah, I knew that's what he was gonna say.
Oh, Tanaka-san is just a wrong-sider. That's right. It wasn't worth worrying about. She was just ignorant. Ito looked over at other classmates who were having fun.
たく、オポチュニストが。
Jeez, they're obdurate as hell. Huh? Obdurate? Oh my word. What is happening to me? I don't understand this. How can I not understand a word? Oh god. Am I becoming a wrong-sider? Oh, shit. What did that mean again? I knew I'd heard it before. I ran a search on my Pokecom, making sure not to eat it.
I love Takuru so goddamn much. Oh my god. He is the most adorable.
Obdurate.
Oh my god.
Adjective. Stubbornly refusing to change out of a lack of pity or remorse. Ruthless. Ha ha!
そうだな。言い当ててると思う。みんなと同じ方向にひよってるだけだよ。
That's right. I think that's exactly the right word. They have no remorse at all. Ha ha ha! Those obdurate fools. You've got that right. Ito nodded, annoyed. Good. Looks like he didn't find out. Oh, thank God.
いつの時代もスクールカーストの底辺にいる俺らオタクは上部にいる方たちに話のネタを提供する運命なのか。
Did the otaku at the bottom of the social hierarchy always have to give the people above us something to talk about? Hmm? Hold it! The school's social hierarchy wasn't something I cared about, but,
おい、僕はオタクじゃないぞ。
Hey, I'm not an otaku.
またかよ。
This face! This face! Oh my god!
Not this again.
またってなんだ。理屈に合わないことが気持ち悪いだけだ。一石。
Oh my god!
What do you mean again? I just don't like it when people are wrong. Do you want...
いい、ぶたなくていい。
No, I do not want a lecture.
オタクの定義は流動していて、当初あった悪いイメージは徐々に払拭
Oh my god! He's definitely an information otaku. And he's right about this sentence, so at the time at least. Although then some stupid stuff happened, but you know, regardless.
The definition of the word otaku is changing, and the negative connotations it originally had are disappearing, slowly but surely. But
2015年現在でもアニメやらラノベやらゲームやらアイドルやらにハマっている人のことを指す場合が大半だ。
even now in 2015, it still mostly serves to denote those obsessed with anime, light novels, video games, and idols. I thought I saw a boy reading a light novel turn towards me, but I didn't care.
僕はくだらないアニメやラノベは見ない。時間の無駄だ。
I don't watch stupid anime or read stupid light novels. It's a waste of time. I only watch smart anime and read smart light novels.
以前お前なんかのアニメを絶賛してなかったか？なんだっけ？ブラチュ？
Weren't you going on about how great some anime was? What was it? Bloodtune? Oh.
くだらないアニメは見ないと言ったんだ。
I said I don't watch stupid anime.
素晴らしきかな我が人生や二人のベロニカとかの名画を検索しようとすらせずに同じようなアニメばっか見て。
It's no different than people who ignore quality movies like The Double Life of Veronica or It's My Wonderful Life and just watch the same stuff over and over and over.
このアニメを見てない奴はにわかだとか言ったり。
And then they say, anyone who hasn't seen this show is a casual. Pah!
わかったわかったって。
I get it, I get it.
数列都市や冬の庭とかの名著。ああ、いいよね。とか嘘ついて済ませて。
What are all these books in anime here that have glossary entries?
People who lie about having read books like Transmutation City or The Fiends and just read light novels all day.
A fictional Fiends, a novella published in 1992 by Kazumi Yuki. It's the relationship between three sixth grade boys and a senior citizen lives alone. Translated to different languages, adapted to movie and stage play. But you want to read when you're the same age. Transmutation City, a lengthy hard science fiction novel written by Greg Morgan in 1994. The book is told from the perspective of a human who comes to live in a virtual world and provides an extensive lens into his views on immortality. Detailed theories and their progression throughout the book made this novel a must-read. Double Life of Veronica, a joint production between France and Poland, directed by Krzysztof Kieslowski. I wish I could pronounce that. Chronicles lives of two girls, both named Veronica, who were born in two different countries. Seen on the bus is a must-see. Masterpiece. Well, we know this one. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, Miracle You Count on Christmas Eve. Yeah. A quintessential Christmas movie. We know. Yep. Thank you for telling me, but yeah, keyboard shortcuts are my weakness. I just don't remember them.
そういう自分の好きな知識しか吸収しないやつを言うんだ。オタクっていうのは。
The word otaku refers to people like that, who only bother to absorb information about subjects they enjoy. I also absorb information about subjects I utterly detest.
カメラオタクってなんか怪しいイメージあるよな。
Camera otaku always seem like a bunch of weirdos to me.
別に人様に迷惑かけなければいいんじゃん。好きなんでしょ。うちだってジョニオタだし。
These students are a lot nicer. As long as they're not bothering anyone, who cares? I'm a Johnny otaku myself. I'm guessing that's the name of an idol.
Stop it, please. More than anything, I don't want to be the same as you people.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
And then the door to the classroom flew open.
Are we gonna get a mysterious transfer student? Oh! A female student was looking in. She must have been in a hurry because she was a little out of breath. Oh.
She brushed her long hair out of her eyes and was about to come inside.
No. どうしたの?
Okay, no, what's up?
おー、女帝。ちょうどよかった。
Oh, Empress, perfect timing. Is she gonna be a character? Let's see. The whole class started
talking to her.
Yup.
ちょっと。
Hold on.
She was about to say something when her foot caught on one of the cables running across the room.
Oh, is she a dojiko? Oh, jeez.
And she suddenly tripped. Watch out!
Is he gonna save her in his delusion?
I moved quickly. She staggered forward, but I grabbed her to keep her from falling.
気をつけろよ。
Be careful. Her hair flew up and tickled my nose. It smelled good. And her body was very soft. Extremely soft, in fact. It felt kind of squeezable. What was I touching? Was any part of a person's body this soft?
God damn it, Takuru.
No, at least nothing on a man's body was. Which meant... What was this softness?
God!
宮代、お前とんでもない勇者だな。こんな大勢の前で堂々と女帝のおっぱいをもみもみするなんて。
Oh my god.
Miyashiro, you're the bravest man I've ever met. Grabbing the Empress's boobs in front of all these people. Boobs?
Oh god.
Oh, no! This was an accident! An accident! Ah! Oh, God. If that ever actually happened, she would kill me for sure. Just thinking about it made my blood run cold.
Yeah, at least it was a delusion. Yeah. At least Ash can do the stream.
Oh, she almost tripped but managed to keep her balance. She smiled a bit and took a deep breath. All the students around her, boys and girls alike, began to move. They surrounded her as if they were welcoming a long-lost family member.
ちょっと誰？こんなところにケーブル置きっぱなしにしたの。危ないな。
Here, put this cable here. That's dangerous.
のの、ごめんね。
No, I'm sorry.
女帝、大丈夫か？
Is she like rich or something? Empress, you okay?
ええ、気にしないで。
Yes. Don't worry about me.
She answered them with a smile.
They really are, Marge. Seriously.
I felt like our eyes met. I looked away without thinking. Gruesome no.
I almost did a double take at that name because of the surname. It's one letter off.
The first student council president of Hekiho Academy.
あのさ、うちの喫茶でキッチン側とそれ以外のこっち側のなんてのお客さんスペースってか。
Hey, so for our cafe, we got the kitchen, and then the other part, what do you call it, where the customers sit? Caruso smiled a bit little as she spoke.
ホール側？
You mean the hole?
そうそう、ホールだ。そのさ、間を仕切る暗幕の数の調整ってワックンしてくれた？
Who's Mr. Wacky? Yeah, the hole. Did Mr. Wacky adjust the number of curtains we got to partition the two?
調整？涌井先生が増田君にそう言ったの？
Adjust? Did Mr. Wakui say he was going to do that, Masuda-kun?
え、聞いてない？
Huh? You didn't know?
ええ。ということは絶対やってないでしょうね。わかった。私から言っておく。
No, which means he definitely didn't do it. Fine, I'll talk to him.
大丈夫？なんか女帝、先生たちから目つけられてんじゃん。てか、怖がられてんじゃん。
You sure? Teachers seem to have their eyes on you, Empress. Actually, they seem scared of you. Yeah, does she come from like a rich family or something?
生徒会長なんて生徒側から学校側に無理難題を押し付けるためにいるものでしょ。大丈夫。
Okay, I see. Okay, she's a
あと増田君、女帝はやめて。
okay. She's a lot more assertive than the game originally let on. Okay. The student council president's job is to make the teachers' lives difficult for the benefit of the students. Don't worry, I'll use what little power I've got. Oh, and Masuda-kun, stop calling me Empress.
ほほ、サンキュー、女帝。
Thanks, Empress!
あなたね。
Now listen, you.
Most of the boys in the class called Caruso Empress as a joke. She got the name after becoming a hero to her fellow students through gallant deeds, like putting an end to the principal's endless homeroom speeches. Not to mention bringing more types of bread to the school store.
のーのー、着ぐるみありがとね。ぴったりだった。
Thanks for the costume. No, it was a perfect fit.
田中、それ私が試着した時、最後までファスナー上がらなかったんだけど。
Tanaka. When I wore that, I couldn't get the zipper all the way up.
と、地雷？
Oh, should I have kept my mouth shut?
呼び込み禁止にするからね。
Oh, wow, she's a lot. Okay, wow. I can stop you guys from doing any advertising, you know.
あーごめん、嘘ピチピチだから、これは割とマジで。いや、てかどうせ胸で引っかかったんでしょ。
Oh, she's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm sorry, it was a joke. You're just fine. I mean it. And wait, it probably got stuck in your breast anyway, didn't it?
冗談、期待してるから笑い取ってよ。
It was a joke. I'm counting on you, okay? Get lots of laughs.
She sure was popular. She even knew the names of students in other classes. The top of the school's social hierarchy. That was the first phrase that came to mind. And then...
タクル、話があるの。ちょっと来てくれる？
Takuru, we need to talk. Can you come with me?
Gruesome walked all the way over to me and Ito. Her expression was so kind, it seemed like she had to be putting on some kind of act.
A girl putting on an act in a chaos game? Impossible.
I could see that all the people who've been surrounding her were staring at me.
女帝、カメラっ子に何の用だ？友達なのか？
Where does the Empress want with the camera kids? Are they friends?
知らないの？ノノは。
What, you didn't know? No is.
はあ、マジで？
What? Seriously? Is what? Are they related? Like, what the fuck? Jeez. Like, are they cousins or something? I don't know.
I ignored my classmates' whispers and focused on Kurusu. Her smile seemed fake, as if it had been plastered onto her face. Whenever she smiled like that, it meant she wasn't in a good mood.
今はごめん。事件に関して
Yeah,
気
he
づいた
knows her really well, it seems.
それをまとめてる最中なんだ。
Sorry, I can't now. I just figured out something about the case, and I'm putting it together.
Oh.
生徒会文化祭の準備が佳境だろ。だからクルスが落ち着いたらで。
The student council's really busy with the culture festival right now, you know? So, once it's calmed down, Kurusu, her cheeks twitched a little. Crap. Kurusu didn't like when I called her by her last name.
ちょっと来てくれる？部室。
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Her first impression was very different. Can you come with me to the club room? Really quick.
I could sense a dark aura forming around her. Hardly befitting a so-called empress.
来てくれる？
Can you?
She's so close to me.
They might be childhood friends.
部室
too.
な
No, but wait, the other girl is his childhood friend. So how does he know her?
Let's go to the club room. That cool with you, Miyashiro? Hito couldn't handle the absolute terror. It didn't look like I could talk my way out of this one. Although she can certainly girl boss her way into it. Seeing no other choice, I nodded and stood up.
クルス
Kurusu!
Yeah.
クルスちょっと
Hello, Mirage. Welcome to the stream. Yes, they can, GAs, but like, that's kind of rare in stories. Okay, I gotta turn on the air conditioning. I did not think it would become this hot this quickly. Hi, jeez. Hold on, sorry. Takuru, you got a second? Wow, is he an NPC? He looks like he has a full character sprite though.
グラウンドに出す屋台のコンロの数でしょ。やっぱり一つの屋台につき一つで統一する。
Wow, Olga told me about this, the back-facing sprites. Oh wow, yeah, that is really cool. Is this about the portable stoves for all the food stalls on the field? We decided that every stall gets one.
いや、それは。おう。
Yeah, what? Yeah, this guy looks like a real character.
But that's, okay.
悪いけど例外はなし。校長に掛け合ったけどダメだったから。人数が多くて不満があるところは私が後で直接説明に行く。
Sorry, no exceptions. I spoke to the principal, but I couldn't get him to change his mind. If any of the bigger groups are still upset, I'll go talk to them myself.
了解。いや、じゃなくて、なんで持ち場離れて。
Roger, I mean, wait. Why aren't you where you're supposed to be?
クルスだから忙しかったら落ち着いたらでいいって。
Kurusu? I, told you that if you're busy, we can do this later.
もう終わったから。ごめんね、川原くん。急ぎなの。
I'm done. Sorry, Kawahara-kun. I'm in a hurry now, right now.
Her tone was gentle, but brooked no argument, as she hurried to the club room.
My god, wow, we are in Delusion City. Oh my god.
宮代、またお前か。今度は何したんだ。
Yep, he's a real character, Kohara Masashi.
Miyashiro, you again? What'd you do this time? Kawaharu-kun cut her off. I didn't know his first name. He was in the same class as Ito and I, was the vice president of the student council.
いやいい。言わなくても分かってる。また例のくだらない記者ごっこだろ。それとも探偵気取りか。
It's a detective.
No, you don't need to tell me. You're pretending to be a reporter again, right? Or was it a detective? I knew why he was giving me a hard time. He didn't like the fact that Kurusu was spending time with me.
Oh, he has a crush on her.
別に。
It's not,
何？
What?
川原くんに迷惑はかけてないと思いますけど。
It's not any of your business, I think.
かかってるんだよ。クルスの時間が割かれると、同じ生徒会の俺たち全員にな。
It is my business. When you take up Cruz's time, you cause trouble for me and the rest of the student council.
He does sound scared. Absolutely.
I happened to glance down at Kawahara-kun's belt. The fastener seemed to be broken. That gave me an idea. Dora! I yanked down his pants as hard as I could. Ha! Just like I thought, they came straight off. His underwear was plainly visible.
白ブリーフかよ。
White briefs. Ah!
宮代、お前何するんだ。
Miyashiro, what was that for?
君があんまりうるさいから。
For being annoying.
ふざけるな。
Screw you!
川原くん、いいから早く吐きなさい。みっともないでしょ。
Kawahara-kun, Just put your goddamn pants on. That's disgusting.
みっともないってそんな
Disgusting, but
ほらみんな見てる
Come on, everyone's staring.
All the students around us were staring at him and laughing. His face quickly turned red.
ひどい
You're such a jerk! A mean jerk! He pulled up his pants and ran away with tears in his eyes. He looked absolutely miserable. Ha 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 ha! 1, Takuru 1, Miyashita 0. Just imagining that made me feel better. I'd never do something so childish in real life, though.
He's also a lot more aware of his own delusions.
Yanking down someone's pants if they ticked you off was the kind of thing a third grader would do. I was above that. I knew that the best way to deal with someone like Kawahara-kun was just to ignore them.
お前小中と不登校だったんだって
What? Oh. Is he also a delusion? Wait, what the fuck? That seems like the story that would make you lead to think that Takuru is a delusion, but he probably wouldn't be. Oh my god.
So I heard you skipped most of elementary and middle school. Is that true? I could feel my legs tense up. I stopped. My face got hot, and without thinking, I glared accusingly at Kurusu. She quickly shook her head.
Yeah, Kurusu must know him really well.
川原くん急いでいるから
Kawahara-kun, I'm really in a hurry right now.
But he kept on staring at me. I felt like he was grinning a little. It pissed me off. There was nothing I could say. I did the best I could to ignore him and turn away. I ignored what sounded like a little laugh and hurried to the club room.
It wasn't me, okay?
Second the three of us were alone in the club room, our expression changed. A smile plastered on the student council president's face disappeared. This was who she really was.
何が
What wasn't?
川原くんが言ってたこと私が彼に言ったわけじゃないから
What Kawahara-kun was saying. I didn't tell him, okay?
別に気にしてないよ
Oh, wow. Huh. They seem to be a lot closer than originally thought, too.
It didn't bother me.
嘘
You're lying.
Really, it didn't. Everything about me was different than it used to be.
まあまあで何副部長話があんでしょ
So what was it? Did you want to talk about something, Miss Vice President of the newspaper club?
Kurusu saw it and changed the subject.
タクルあなたちゃんとご飯食べてるの
Oh.
少し痩せたんじゃない
Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah, they're definitely quite close. Takuru, are you eating right? You look like you've lost weight.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't mean it in that way.
Huh? Where was this coming from?
これからどんどん寒くなってくるでしょ。住んでるところの防寒対策とかちゃんとしてるんでしょうね。
Oh wow. I didn't. Oh my. Her character keeps showing new facets. Huh. It's going to start getting colder soon, you know. Can you keep warm in the place you're living in?
Ugh. Crap. She's in nag mode.
進路調査、結局就職で提出したんですって。進学で提出しなさいって言ったのに、勉強できないわけじゃないんだから。
Oh wow. What is their relationship here? And I heard you told the teachers you're going to get a job after graduation. I told you to say you're going to college. It's not like you aren't smart enough.
確かに今からだと厳しいけど、受験なら私が面倒見るってこれも前に言ったでしょ。
I know it's going to be hard for you to start now, but I've told you before that I can help. I wonder why. Wow. Huh. She's actually super nice. My god, like, I've had 3 different impressions of her in like, the last 10 minutes.
調べたというより話ってそれ
Did you go around asking the teachers? And wait, is this what you wanted to talk about?
どうなの？ちゃんと食べてるの？
What is she? She's acting like his fucking girlfriend here. My god. Are we gonna have like a genuine love triangle or something? Cause that would be pretty cool. Well, are you eating right?
食べてるよ。大丈夫だって。
I'm eating just fine. Everything's just fine. I waved my hand to bring the conversation to a close. I didn't want this to end the way it used to, with a 6-hour lecture about how every aspect of my life was wrong, followed by hard labor as my punishment. Gruesome looked like she had still a lot more to say, but a moment later...
あなた、先週の金曜日、学校サボったでしょ。
You skipped school last Friday, didn't you?
Huh? Oh, so that's what this is all about.
サボったよ。別に問題ないだろ。
Yes, I did. Is that a crime?
あるに決まってるでしょ。どこで何してたの？
Of course it's a problem. Where were you?
ストレージにアップした画像。あれを取りに行ってたんじゃないの？
You were out taking those photos you up to the storage folder, weren't you?
Damn it. I figured that would be it. She was right. The pictures I'd taken from the karaoke box were from last Friday, when I'd skipped school. I'd started staking out the place early that morning and waited for the manager of the condo building to open the curtains.
苦労したんだ。でもおかげで警察以外まだ誰も見てない現場の画像を撮れた。
It was a lot of work, but thanks to that I was able to get photos of the crime scene that nobody else has, except for the police.
こういう事件ばかり追いかけるのをやめなさいって前から言って
Yeah,
る
they
でしょ。
can't publish that kind of shit. No, I thought it was. See. I told you before that you need to stop spending all your time on this stuff.
Caruso was the vice president of the newspaper club, and had been opposed to Ito's and my journalistic ethos for a long time. We spend most of our time investigating crimes in Shibuya. Stuff like the attacks on the homeless people that have been flooding the city ever since the earthquake. And urban legends about a company involved in the rebuilding. We put up tons of security cameras all around the city. And a serial arson case where the culprit had never been caught. And now these strange deaths. For her part, Takuru said that a student paper shouldn't be investigating crimes. She wrote normal, sincere articles and made normal, sincere videos. The video about the Shibuya recovery efforts that had won a prize had been mostly her work.
タクル、今回あなたおかしい。学校をサボってまで事件を追うなんて今までなかったでしょ。
Takuru, you're acting really strange this time. You've never skipped school to do this stuff before, have you?
That was true. But the reason why was obvious, right? I was lucky enough to have this huge mystery right in front of me.
今回に関しては学校をサボるのもしょうがないよ。
This is worth skipping school for.
なぜ？
Why?
だって新聞部を立ち上げてから初めて起こった渋谷での大きな事件じゃないか。こんな美味しいネタ。
Because it's the first big thing that's happened in Shibuya since we started the newspaper club. This is a huge scoop.
おいしい？
Scoop.
That face was bad news. It was scary. Ito was right next to me, so I grabbed him and held him tight.
おい、縦にすんなって。縦なの？てか副部長何その顔？
Hey, don't use me as a shield. Wait, am I a shield? And why is her face so scary?
おいしいですって？人が死んでるっていうのに？
A huge scoop. People are dead. And to you, it's just a huge scoop.
違います。すいません。
No, I'm sorry. Stay away from me.
This looks like it's gonna be a plot point at some time, like something very grim is gonna be in here at some point. This do not open. Jeez.
I really can't handle this.
おすんなって。ちょっと待って、マジで縦なの？
Don't push me. Wait, are you really using me as a shield?
やばいやばい。
Oh crap, oh crap. That face was seriously bad news. The Empress was scary enough that she could send a demon running in terror. I'd never even met a demon either. That's just how scary she was.
もう一度言ってくれる？よりによってあなたが人が死んでおいしいですって？
Care to repeat that? Want to tell me again how all these deaths are just a huge scoop for you?
Oh shit. I need to find some way to stop her. And then I felt the wind rush by my ears. Huh?
What's going on? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And at the worst possible time, the wind blew through the room.
Is this...
Cruiser didn't even have time to hold down her skirt.
What the fuck? Is she even wearing underwear? What the fuck is that? Okay, here comes my serve. I've got it.
My eyes were locked with Caruso's as I heard the sound from the open window. I haven't even realized it was open until then. There was a tennis court on top of the special use building. That was probably the tennis team out there.
Did you just get smacked down?
I needed to say something. Was I supposed to tell her I hadn't seen anything?
副部長
Vice President?
白なんですね。イメージ通りというか。
Yeah, this looks like it would be a delusion. Yeah.
Wait, huh? I guess that's just what I'd expect. Idiot! Are you trying to get yourself killed?
私の下着の色が何色か今関係あんのか
Does it really matter what color my underwear is right now, asshole?
I flinched at the sudden noise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I realized. I was sure that was the sound of Caruso kicking the wall. Or maybe the sound of him murdering Ito, but I was wrong. It was coming from deeper inside the room.
あの子は
Oh, someone's playing an
ま
MMO.
ったく
Oh my god, someone else is here. Yeah, that looked like it'd be a delusion. But that really was a delusion, Sash. When he saw Kawahara's underwear. That girl. Sheesh.
和樹来てたの
Kazuki, are you here?
和樹
Oh wait, is that her?
そうかヘッドホン
Is she an otaku? Oh, you said this is a hard voice to do? Well, let me hear her first and see. Kazuki. By the way, is this an okay voice for Nono, or should I change it to something else? She's got headphones on. Yeah, it's a different girl.
Caruso sighed and pulled off the headphones that Kazuki always wore.
円数
いや
2でイラつい
so
た
too,
からって壁を殴るのはやめなさい何度も言ってるでしょ
That's exactly what my son does when he gets impatient with his Legos. He friggin' slams his hand into the wall when he gets frustrated. Jeez. I've told you before to stop hitting the wall every time something goes wrong in ESO 2.
うん壁へこんでるじゃないもう
Look, you're making a dent.
Kazuki Hana. The only first-year student in the newspaper club. But forget her, this was my chance! As Caruso was rubbing the red marks on Kazuki's hand, I said,
とにかく僕は事件を追う発見があったんだもしかしたら大きな手がかりになるかもしれない
Anyway, I'm going to keep on pursuing this case! I found a clue! And it might be a big one. Caruso glared at me for a moment, but...
おおマジかよしすぐ準備する聞かせてくれぜひ聞かせてくれ
Whoa, really? Okay, I'll get ready right away. Tell me about it. I can't wait.
Ito hurried over to the club's computer, desperate for any chance to escape his doom. I stared back at Caruso for a moment and then...
PC 立ち上げて ストレージの画像プリントアウトしてくれ。
Boot up the computer and print out the images in the storage folder.
了解だ。
Roger! Ito's voice was louder than it needed to be as he turned on the computer.
Does she like not talk or something?
もう殴らないこと。いい？
No more punching the wall, okay?
うん。
Maybe she took pity on poor Ito, because she didn't say anything else. But she still crossed her arms and glared at us as she leaned against the wall. It looked like she was at least going to hear me out. Or maybe this was just her way of making sure I didn't escape.
お前、後で飯をおごれよ。
You owe me lunch later.
なんで？やだよ。
Why? I don't want to.
盾にしやがって気まずすぎんだろ。こんなもん10-0の巻き込まれ事故じゃねえか。
For using me as a goddamn shield. This is 100% your fault to begin with.
それは謝るけど。でも今回はまだマシだ。手が出なかったから。
I'm sorry, but you were lucky. She didn't get violent.
手って副部長？
Huh? Violent? Vice President? I nodded. Gruesome was the girl that everyone looked up to, but she was actually very short-tempered. It would take more than 5 fingers, but less than 10 to count the number of times she slapped me hard.
Dang.
When I told him that,
マジか。
That's a tip.
ありなの？そんなことする女子高生本当にいんのか？ヒスか S っ子手前じゃん。
Why is crazy bitch a tip? I think that's self-explanatory.
are you serious? I mean, really? Are there really teenage girls that do that stuff? That's one step short of a closeted dominatrix. Or it's a total crazy bitch.
ねえ、あなた方。陰口は聞こえないように言えって言われないの？
Has no one ever told you that if you want to talk behind someone's back, you should do it when they can't hear you?
The nearly crazy bitch didn't even bother looking at us as she spoke.
いや、そのセリフを言ったことはあるんだけどね。それもついさっき教室で。
No, we just said that to someone though, in the classroom.
そう。
I see.
And then she fell silent. She was scary as hell. Felt like if I moved, she'd kill me.
おごりだ。決定だ。大盛りにデザートだ。異論は認めん。
You're buying and it's settled. Supersizing with dessert too. No exceptions.
高校じゃん。今のは。
That was 50% your fault. Actually, it was 100% Ito's fault for not keeping his goddamn mouth shut.
なあ。
Hey. What?
見たか？見たよな。
Did you see it? You saw it, right?
見てないよ。
I didn't.
Oh my god. Well, this is a CG.
That was a lie. I'd seen it. They were white. I glanced at Caruso out of the corner of my eye. I guess that really was just what you'd expect. Still, I'd only gotten a glimpse. It was entirely possible I'd been mistaken. If I burn the image into my brain now, maybe the next time something like this happened, I'd be able to react more quickly. So I prayed for more good luck. If it ever did happen again, I swore I would react as a right-sider should. A right-sider wouldn't panic over something as insignificant as seeing a girl's underwear. In a situation like that, it was critical that you stayed calm.
Huh?
When she heard Ito turn on the printer, Kazuki trotted over like she usually did.
Wow, he has a lot more delusions than Takumi did.
That online game addict had the best computer skills of anyone in the club. Whenever she was around, it was her job to run searches and organize the information on the PC, but...
和樹、手伝わなくていい。この件については部の活動と認めてないから。
This game. Kazuki, we don't need you for this. I don't consider this part of our club activities. They're front-loaded? Okay. That's fine. Oh boy. It's always a thing where they kind of do stuff like that in the beginning, and like it kind of like at least like in Chaos Head, I think it felt more like it made more sense, but because of who Takumi was.
Kazuki gave us a questioning look.
Yeah, it seems like she doesn't really speak.
そうなんだ。
Oh, yes. That's right. Kazuki just said, like she always did, and walked away.
ほら、和樹、まだ手赤いわ。もっとさすってあげるから。
See, Kazuki? Your hand's still red. I'll rub it some more for you.
Kazuki obediently walked toward Kurusu.
Ooh.
Kurusu took her hands and rubbed them gently like a mother would.
痛かったでしょ。どうしてそんな無茶をするの？
That must have hurt, right? Why would you do something like that? Oh, hell yeah, now you're speaking my language.
どう？まだ痛い？痛いの痛いの飛んでけ。
Well, does it still hurt? Pain, pain, go away. It's like...
和樹、どうしたの？急に抱きついて。
Dang, okay. Takuru, I keep liking you more and more, man. Huh? Kazuki, what's wrong? Why did you just hug me like that?
まあ、甘えん坊さんなんだから。あ、もしかして私がしばらく部室に来られなかったから寂しかったの？
You're such a spoiled little girl. Well, you're lonely because I haven't been able to come to the club for a while. Takuru is a man of taste.
じゃあわからないわ。ほら、私の目を見て、ちゃんと答えて。
Doesn't tell me anything. Look at my eyes and answer me, okay? Look at the lower right corner. It's a committee of 300, I say that. Yeah. I can see that, yeah. It's one of the... It's just like these words in the background floating around.
寂しかったんでしょ？
I love that they
違う？
also changed the art style for this CG. It's really fun. You must have been lonely, right?
照れちゃって可愛いのね。
You're blushing. It's so cute.
ごめんね、寂しい思いさせて。でも安心して、今日はずっと和樹と一緒にいてあげるから。
I definitely made the correct decision in doing this positive illusion. 100%. I'm sorry for making you feel lonely. But don't worry. I'll stay with you for the whole time today.
私もあなたと一緒にいられて嬉しい。
I'm happy I get to be with you too.
手の痛みはもう引いた？まだ？じゃあとっておきのおまじない。
Does your hand still hurt? It does. Then I'll use my special charm. Takuru, man of taste. No, I will do the negative ones on when I go back through the game. G-Ace. I will do the negative ones. Like last time I did all the positives first. So when I go back through it, I'll look at the negatives. So yeah, it's also easier to keep track of which ones I've seen that way.
Kazuki watched with a look of ecstasy in her eyes as Kurusu softly kissed her fingers. It felt like I was seeing something I shouldn't, so I looked away.
和樹の指、細くてとっても綺麗。
Your fingers are so thin and pretty, Kazuki. Yep. Yes, it was, G-Ace. Yes, it was. I didn't realize what they represented at first. I'm glad there's a lot more variety in the positives here, though. Like they were all almost always basically just porn in the last one, but there's like a huge variety to them already. And so far they've mostly been sweet, which is really great. And says, like for me at least, and says a lot about Takuru's character.
おい、何ぼんやりしてるんだ?
Hey, where are you spacing out? Ha!
Miyashiro?
Miyashiro?
いや、別に。
No, nothing. Damn it. Why did the delusion have to end? I chased the stupid idea out of my mind. Kurusu was nice to everyone, even girls like Kazuki who couldn't communicate with others. Of course, in reality, Kurusu and Kazuki had never done anything like that, and they never would. Damn it. Kazuki put her headphones on and went back to the corner of the room. She started slamming keys again. I never did know how to talk to her. Actually, it felt like it'd been forever since I'd even spoken to her. But I'm convinced that when I had a few times I did, all she said was in response. Even call that a conversation, that is. She'd been part of the newspaper club for 6 months, and all I knew about her was that she liked games, knew a lot about computers, and hated talking. In the end, Hito printed out the pictures, so I took them and went in front of the bulletin board before Kurusu changed her mind. If Caruso was going to listen, it's probably better to start at the very beginning. She didn't seem interested in the cases, but if I ignored her and made her even madder, even using Ito as a shield wouldn't be enough to save me.
今僕らが追っている事件は2つ。まず1つ目は今月の7日に起きたニコニア生放送公開自殺事件、通称こっちみんな。
There are two cases we're looking at right now. The first occurred on the 7th of this month, during a Niconia livestream. It was a public suicide called the Don't Look case.
Here we go. Here's the name of them.
場所はここ、ジンナン。
It happened here in Jinan.
事件の内容
Damn, they are
は名前
organized.
の通り、ニコニア動画で生放送していた男が放送中に突然自殺した。
The map was totally untranslated in the original release. Oh my god.
Just like you probably guessed, a man killed himself without warning during a Niconia livestream.
厳密に言うと完全に自殺と決まったわけじゃないんだけど、死んだ時の状況からそう言われてる。
Strictly speaking, we don't know for sure that it's a suicide, but it sure looks like one.
名前は大谷優馬、21歳。
The dead
俺
man...
氏、未来が見えてしまう件についてっていう預言者もどきみたいな放送を定期的にやって、結構アクセス数を稼いでいたニア生主。
So he's gonna gradually learn that every person who is being killed seems to have some kind of power. That's the connection he's eventually gonna make, it looks like.
The dead man's name is Otani Yuma,
I remembered.
age 21. He was a live streamer who got quite a lot of views with some kind of fortune-telling program called TIL I Can See the Future.
で、その状況だけど、まず放送中に大谷氏はコメントを設ける時間をとって一旦カメラ前から姿を消す。
So here's how it went down. First, Otani gave the audience some time to ask questions. He left the camera's field of view.
その後、ドアがノックされて誰かが来たらしい音をわずかだけどマイクが拾ってる。聞き取れないけど何かを話す声も。
After that, there was the sound of someone knocking at the door. It was faint, but the mic picked it up. There's also some voices, but you can't make them out.
そしてカメラ前に戻ってくると右腕が半分なくなってた。細かく切断されて自分が持ってきた皿の上に乗ってたんだ。
When he came back in front of the camera, half of his right arm was missing. It was chopped into tiny bits and sitting on top of the plate he was carrying.
そしてその指を自分で食べた。まるで痛みを感じていない素振りで。
I wonder if they're gonna connect that to the similar case that happened with New Gen.
Then he started eating his own fingers like he wasn't feeling any pain at all. Caruso's expression changed a little. She probably hadn't known that. The suicide had been big news even on TV, so she'd probably seen it there. But the details had been so horrific that the news didn't mention them. But those details could be found anywhere on the internet. It was only a matter of time before someone started putting it all together.
Yeah, that's what I called it in the freaking video description. Until they come up with a real name for it, it's the New Gen. Hello, gone to heaven. Welcome to the stream.
The video itself has even started to get around.
そして少し経ってからいきなり苦しみ出して。
Then, after a moment, he started to scream in pain.
死亡した。見ていた人は事件として発覚するまでいたずらか何かだと思っていたみたい。
And then he died. Evidently, the viewers thought it was some kind of gag or something at first.
出血性ショック死な。警察の発表でもそうなってたし、混沌するまでの時間を考えても間違いない。
Hypovolemic shock. When the body loses too much blood, the heart stops working properly. That's what it said in the police report, and given the time until he collapsed, it's almost certainly right. Ito added. Ito knew more about this stuff than I did. He was a fan of bizarre murders. He'd read 10 times as many killers' diaries and non-fiction crime books as I had. He was the Watson to my Holmes.
何らかの理由で精神が錯乱した上での自殺って見解が濃厚らしいけど、警察は自殺の直前に部屋を訪ねてきた誰かを探しているらしい。
The most likely theory is that he experienced some kind of mental disorder before the suicide. But the police are supposedly looking for whoever visited the room first.
もしかしたら自殺幇助や自殺教唆の疑いがあるんじゃないかって。
They might be responsible for aiding or abetting a suicide. In Japan, if you saw someone trying to kill themselves and didn't intervene, it wasn't a crime unless the police could prove you wanted them to die. That aiding in a suicide or encouraging someone to commit suicide was illegal.
Wow, I wish we had that law in America.
That meant that the police were probably looking for whoever met Otani just before his death.
Jeez.
Caruso was silent, but she was looking at the board and seemed to be listening. It seems safe. On to the next case then.
Alright, now we're gonna get the full details of the guitar
2つ
lady.
目は19日に起きた事件。
Oh
死体の
man.
状況から音漏れ炭っていう通称がついてる。
Oh, that's so sad that she died. Oh god.
Second, the case that occurred on the 19th. It got its name audio bleed from the condition the body was found in.
場所はここ、深セン。
It looked like she stabbed herself while playing.
It happened here in Shinsen.
名前は高柳桃音、20歳。ニコニアの歌ってみたの歌い手で、最近ネットで有名になってきてるアニメソングのコピーバンドのボーカル。
The girl's name was Takayanagi Momone, aged 20. She was a sang-it singer on Nikoniya. She'd been getting really famous online singing anime theme songs.
復興祭のステージで歌うことも決まってた。
She was going to sing at the Restoration Festival too.
バンドの派手な衣装を着たまま一人でストリートライブもしていて、晴れの日は毎日決まった場所、決まった時間で演奏していたらしい。
On every day when it wasn't raining, she'd always go to the same place at the same time and put on a performance in a fancy band costume.
その日はいつもの場所にかなり遅刻して現れてライブを始めた。
That day, she started her concert pretty late.
だけど何か様子がおかしかった。声が小さくて、いつも
I'm
の感じじゃ
I'm
な
gonna
かった
wonder
らしい。
something.
そして結局、ライブの最中に
Now, for a connection here. So far, we have an otaku dude and a lady who did concerts as the victims. What if each further victim is going to mirror one of the Gigalomaniacs from the original game? That's what I'm thinking of. Like, each one will be a person similar to one of the characters from the original game. Unless that's not going to be a connection. But so it might be someone familiar with what happened last time.
But something was wrong. Her voice was small and it didn't sound like it usually did. And then in the middle of the concert,
死亡した。こっちも失血死。ライブを始める前からお腹を刺傷していたんだ。
no. Well, at least she didn't die so gruesomely. It seemed to be a pretty normal death compared to the last one.
she died. Blood loss here too. She'd been stabbed in the stomach before she started the concert.
妙なのがやっぱり遺体の状況で。糸、再生してくれ。
What's strange was the condition the body was found in. Ito, play the video.
お、
Sure thing. Ito tapped a few keys on the computer's keyboard. And just a moment later,
Is this really happening?
死んでるってマジで死んでるって
she's dead. She's really dead.
救急車呼べって
Call an ambulance.
Well, yeah, it's one of the worst places to get stabbed, but compared to the other things we've seen in this series, like, it's relatively benign. Compared to the other deaths we've seen in this series.
Call an ambulance.
Taxi.
Gruesome looked confused when she heard the sound. Evidently, she wasn't able to make it out.
ああ、そっちじゃなくて渋谷ニュースが音声いじってアップしてくれた方。
Oh, Zash, you worked on that fan sub? Oh my god. Wow, that's kind of legendary, man. Jeez. Holy shit, man. Damn. That is so cool. Wow. That's the main version of Fate I'm familiar with too. The original anime of the Fate Stay Night. And I also played Fate Extra on PSP until the gameplay I just could not take that freaking rock paper scissors bullshit anymore. I really wanted to continue too. But man, I just could not get past that gameplay. If Fate Extra is ever remade, I will play it. Because it won't have that fucking rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, not that one. The one Shibuya News upped with the enhanced audio.
Ah, そっちだよな。
Oh, there is a remake. Oh, that's badass. I might play it on the channel even. Because I never actually finished it. And I never looked up what happened in the end.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
Huh? Is this really happening?
死んでるってマジで死んでるって
she's dead. She's really dead.
救急車呼べって
Call an ambulance.
So it's a recording. Okay. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. So there's a recording there.
Her expression changed. She must have been able to hear it this time.
ありがとう。ゆっくりしていってね。常連のお客さんによれば、いつも彼女はこの一言からストリートライブを始めていたんだって。
Oh.
Thanks for watching, take it easy. According to the regulars, that's how she would begin every performance.
ニアドユーザーだからな。なんでも歌ってみたの歌い手の中では彼女のライブが一番だって最近評判だったらしいぞ。
She's a Nico Nia user after all. Lately, people have been saying she's the best sang-it singer around. Caruso seemed to be ignoring me and Ito. She was staring at the computer screen that was the source of the sound.
今のは
What was that? Oh,
悲
what
鳴は
was
死体を
that?
発見したお客さんたちのもの。動画で撮っていた人がいたんだ。で、今のは高柳さん自身の声で。
Well, yeah, it's a recording, obviously.
The screams from the audience members who discovered the body. One of them was recording a video, and the last part was in Takiyanagi-san's voice.
お腹に埋め込まれていた小型のスピーカーから聞こえてきたんだ。
Oh, here we go. Here's the gruesome shit.
It was from a miniature speaker embedded in her stomach. Caruso seemed confused, so Ito interjected.
つまりその日のライブは最初から録音されたものだったんだよ。
In other words, the whole concert that day had been pre-recorded.
後で発見された証拠によると、彼女はコンビニで売ってるカッターで自分で自分の腹を裂いて Bluetooth のスピーカーを埋め込んだらしい。
Evidence found later indicated she split open her own stomach with a utility knife she got at a convenience store, then stuck a Bluetooth speaker inside.
ガムテープで止血とも呼べない適当な応急処置をした
Oh
後、
my god.
着ている服と衣装でその傷を隠してライブを始めたんだ。
What the hell?
She closed the wound up with duct tape, not that it did much good. Then she used her clothes and the outfit to hide the wound and started her performance.
God damn it, Olga.
最初は録音した自分の声に合わせてギターを弾いていたらしいんだけど、途中からは歌声だけになった。
At first, she played the guitar along with the sound of her recorded voice, but after a while, she stopped playing.
それからはうつむきっぱなしだったみたいだから、その時にはすでに死亡してたんじゃないかな。だけど、お客さんは様子がおかしいとは思いながらも、
That's
気
true,
づかず
GS.
ずっと聞き続けて。
Yep, that's another similarity. Say it's like, and like also the guy eating the fingers was just like another case that also happened in part of the original New Gen as well. There was one like that too.
That was when she leaned forward and didn't get back up. She was probably already dead then. But while the audience thought it was strange, they kept listening.
彼女のポケットに入れていた携帯音楽プレイヤーが傷から流れた血液で壊れたのか、最初からそういう設定だったのか。
I wonder if this was an experiment by the murderer to see if her power would still work by a recorded voice and not like even if she was dead. Huh. Because that, like, she kind of hypnotized people in a way with her live performances.
Either the blood from her wounds broke the portable music player in her pocket, or maybe it was supposed to be this way from the start.
とにかく、さっきの音声トラックがリピート再生されるまで死んでいるとは気づかなかった。
But until that same line you just heard played over and over, no one realized she was dead.
Nono is thinking about something, or she's just like terrified at these gruesome murders.
Caruso's face was a mixture of confusion and discomfort. Of course it was. She'd never heard of something like this before. I couldn't hold back my excitement.
Excitement.
すごいだろ
See? Amazing, right? Instead of agreeing, Caruso's brow furrowed. She probably didn't realize it, but she'd wrapped her arms around herself.
I think you've scared the shit out of her.
What was wrong? Was that a little too creepy? Or...
で
And? Huh?
ここまでは単にこれまでの事件の整理だろ発見ってのは
All we've done so far is go for what we know. What's your discovery? Oh, yes, he's right. I used the computer to print out a series of pictures.
当然だけど両方とも事件の目的はわからない
Why do they have a fucking dot matrix printer in 2015 here? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Obviously, we don't know what the motive behind these two killings are.
今のところ唯一の不審人物である大谷氏の部屋を訪ねてきた人間が何者で何を考えて何を話したのかも見当がつかない
The one suspect we've got is whoever visited Otani's room. And we don't know who they are, what they wanted, or what they were talking about.
でも僕はこの妙な事件はまだ続くと思う被害者の共通点からの推測でしかないけどね
But I think there's more of this to come. It's only a guess, though, based off something the victims have in common.
はマジか
Surely someone who like hoards information like he does would make the connection to New Gen. Oh God, say no, don't say that.
Huh? Seriously? Ito leapt out of his chair in shock. Well, I couldn't blame him.
共通点に関しては散々話し合ったろ分かったのは渋谷に住んでることとニア道のユーザーだったこと
They spent forever going over things they could have had in common. What came up was that they both lived in Shibuya and they both used Nikoniya.
あとはまあ2人ともある程度の知名度があって自殺した状況が異常だってことくらいか
That's still going.
The only other things are that they were both semi-famous and they both died in a bizarre way.
でもそんなもんじゃそれ以上のことは何も見えてこなかっただろ
But that didn't tell us anything we didn't already know, did it?
気づかないか別の共通点
So you didn't see the other thing they had in common? Haha! I found it on the bulletin board as I spoke. Ito looked rather annoyed.
偉そうにしよってからにそもそもこっちの気を引くようにプリントアウトしてるやつはなんだ
I gotta read GAce's comment.
I prefer to print out my information the classy way, with my 1980s printer, thank you very much. I'm nothing like those casuals with their digital printers. Pah! Damn it, you arrogant asshole! What's up with that thing you're printing out anyway? One of the best parts of finding something like this was seeing the angry look on his face. Well, it was only yesterday that I found it myself, though.
じらさなくていいから何を見つけたの
Relax. What did you find?
Caruso beckoned for me to go on. No matter what she said after hearing all this, she probably wanted to know what came next. Oh, it finally finished printing. Oh! Kazuki suddenly stood in front of me. She offered me the printed images without a word.
I wonder is she ever gonna speak?
Arigato.
Jeez. Oh, thanks.
Is she gonna be like freaking Kozapi? Like, is she gonna talk with her mind? I wonder.
Then she offered me something else. A lollipop?
Uh,
くれるの
Are you giving me this? She nodded.
どうも
Oh, thank you.
yeah, seriously, the voice actor must be having a ball doing these lines. Just going, like every couple of seconds.
Kazuki seemed to be communicating in her own unique way. She walked over to the bulletin board. And taped the data prints out on the 2 cases with her finger.
和樹どうした
Kazuki, what's wrong? She did it again. I saw the part she was pointing at and nodded.
そう日付だよ7日19日
Prime numbers? But then what about the 11th?
That's right, the dates. The 7th, the 19th.
共通点9月7日と9月19日渋谷で発生した異常な事件わかるだろ
That's what they have in common. Strange deaths on September 7th and September 19th. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I remembered 11. I was just thinking, I'm guessing they didn't want to use 11th because, you know.
I kept looking at Ito. Huh?
Oh, were those the dates of New Gen?
Usually he would be the one to pick up on this. A second later...
No, wait, what? Didn't, I thought Chaos Head took place a bit earlier in the year, though.
He froze. He must have figured it out.
猟奇マニアのお前ならわかるだろ
Yup. With your love of weird murders, you know what I'm talking about. I pinned the images I just printed out onto the bulletin board's map.
9月7日集団ダイブ
September 7th, the group dive.
9月19日妊娠男
September 19th, man-child.
Oh, not only. Oh, I see. So they're mimicking it. That one was a much closer mimic. I remember 11. Cheers. I just told you I'm looking forward to 12 Ribbon last time. Yeah, this was a much closer mimic here.
9月29日貼り付け
September 29th, crucifixion.
At least they got plenty of time. Until the
10
next one.
月10日ヴァンパイア
October 10th, vampire.
10月23日ノータリン
October 23rd, numbskull.
10月28日うまい手
October 28th, finger food.
Although that, oh wow, that looks that looks grisly. It's interesting they didn't that didn't match up there.
11月4日ドキュンパズル
November 4th, GQN puzzle.
ニュージェネレーションの狂気。
The new generation madness. That was the last one. Interesting.
Yes. 6 years ago in 2009, right before the earthquake, a series of strange death had occurred just before the earthquake that struck Shibuya on November 6th.
Hello, Woo Woo. Welcome to the stream.
They became famous for the words left by the killer. Whose eyes are those eyes? They called the killings the new generation madness. The murders took place in Shibuya, but the whole country took an interest in them. At the time, I was in 6th grade, and just like a lot of people, I followed every new development on the internet.
日付が6年前の事件とぴったり一致してるんだ。事件も自殺っぽいっていう内容はともかく猟奇的だという点で同じ。
The dates match up exactly with the dates of the murders from 6 years ago. They may be set up to look like suicides, but they're every bit as weird as the old killings.
偶然でしょ。
It's a coincidence.
She seemed to be trying to force the words out of her throat. Gruesome was acting a little strange. Her arms clutched her torso even tighter.
副部長
Vice President? Maybe it was because of all the creepy pictures she'd seen. Caruso was clearly shaking. She tried her best to stop it as she spoke.
何でも関連づけて大きくしたがるのはやめなさい。2つたまたま一致しただけでしょ。
Stop trying to connect every little event. It's just a coincidence that they lined up.
偶然かそうではないかすぐにわかるよ。ニュージェネ第3の事件が起こったのは
Yep.
9月
Uh-oh.
29日。
Well, it's not too soon.
つまり
We'll know for sure soon. The third New Gen incident took place on September 29th. In other words,
今日だ。
today.
Oh, I didn't know it was this. Oh, I didn't know there was such a big time skip between it. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Jeez.
もし今日渋谷でまた妙な事件が起こったらその時は間違いない。偶然が3つ続くなんて放っておける要素じゃないだろう。
If something weird happens in Shibuya again, we'll know for sure. If a coincidence happens 3 times, it's not a coincidence anymore.
Uh-oh. The phone rang.
It was mine.
はい。もしもし。
Yes, hello.
事件だ。いや、事故？とにかくタクの言う通りのことが起きたかもしれないんだよ。
There's been a murder. Or maybe an accident. Well, either way, I think what you said might have happened.
I could feel my heart starting to race as she spoke. Tally ho! We've got an investigation.
Okay, you guys. I think this is a good place to stop for today. Before they investigate the, Yeah, let me just save here. Save over this. Because we saved there twice, so... Let me just, It's interesting. Unlike the last time, even with all the keyboard controls, I can actually scroll through the pages with the mouse. So, next time, we'll see what the third new gen case looks like. I'm really liking it so far. I'm really loving the greater variety in the delusions, and I really enjoy Takuru's character so far. Like, I've been thinking about this the whole week since I played the last one, so I was, like, really excited to play it again. And I can't wait to one more time, so until next time, which should be on Tuesday, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.